Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Bravely Second In Layer. So let's continue through the Twilight Ruins. I did go back to Gathladio and heal between episodes, so we do need to hit this switch to get that treasure on the other side. And there are 4 chests on this level. So yeah, I need 2 more Minotaurs, I think. Or actually, I think I need at least 3 or 4, because I think there are 2 more blocks for their page entry to be finished. And then I can turn the encounter right off completely, because that will be all of the enemies encountered that I need to encounter. And where is the switch for this? Okay, you needs to heal up after that. The double damage move that the Minotaurs have really do a whole lot of damage. And it's not helping them using mage classes for this. Okay, that should be good enough. And let me just check the bestiary entry. I think I need 1 more page for the Minotaurs, but how many more? 1 more. Okay. I can do that. But seriously, where's the switch for this? Oh, I see. There's a switch back here. Okay, so let's get this treasure here. A light curtain. Okay. Okay, and that was the last Minotaur that I needed, so let's go ahead and go through the bestiary entries for this dungeon. So we have the Minotaur, a massive bull-headed monster that carries a big club with which it delivers devastating blows. All brawn and not much brain, it uses brave whenever it can to strike with multiple attacks. That's its weakness, it doesn't plan ahead, meaning you can jump in with counterattacks when its defenses are down. Use default intelligently, in other words. Minotaurs are large and powerful monsters often found lurking in the middle of mazes. Fighting one is like fighting a mad bull. It sees red and attacks. Use your head, pick your moments wisely, and you should be able to dispatch it without too much trouble. So, yeah. And this is just a summary of that exact thing that I just read. Okay. And then we had inorganics for the rest of them. We had the aqua lanterns. Water spirits form this strange orb. It looks as if it would be soft to the touch. The Blizzara attack spell is dangerous. The lantern may look soft and yielding, but it still hurts when it hits you. Well, Florm is home to the water crystal, right? They say that water spirits are one of the highest ranked spirits of all. Water spirits are filled with life and energy, more than any other kind. You seem to know a lot about them. The influence of the water crystal is indeed strong in the lands where it abides, as well as a secret lies within the Twilight Ruins. Many ancient ruins were built atop underground sources of water, but none were more blessed with rich, pure water than the Twilight Ruins. The fountains and springs there make the spirits strong. Be careful. They're not too bad to fight. It's just their White Wind spell that's a little bit troublesome. But Blizzard is not that bad, but that's just because I have really good armor and stuff, you know, because I grinded for PG before coming in here. And we have the Dark Stomper, like I said, cousin to the Gargoyle. Simple demon statues, or so we thought, usually found roaming ruins and caves. Simple statues, right, except that when we destroyed one, it was full of the most amazing machinery, very elaborate and complicated, like nothing I've ever seen in Luxendark. The machinery reminded me of buster ships. It wouldn't surprise me if they were using moon technology. Indeed, these animatrons are surely the work of the moon civilization, our civilization. Perhaps the more successful creations were enshrined to temples to serve as guardians. They can inflict fear in foes and raise evasion with Velga. Dark Stompers alone are not much of a threat, but they become troublesome foes when in the company of other monster types. Yeah, their evade didn't really seem to do much, because it could still hit them when they used it, so. And, yeah, those were the 3 enemies that were in this dungeon. Cool, and I have a new item. I picked up a Pantheon something earlier. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Pantheon's Wrath. Deal major lightning damage to all enemies. A metal spear of roaring thunder said to contain the wrath of countless gods from the Age of Myths. Okay, I think that's the only new consumable I picked up. Yep. And of course I got that new accessory, which I looked at earlier, but might as well look at its official entry. Artisan gloves. Sturdy gloves made from the wings of a dagon. They are pliant enough to fit any hand. While keenly sought after by craftsmen, they have also gained popularity among discerning archers looking to improve their skill. Okay, cool. And these are the stats that it has. It has no stats like most of the accessories in this game. They're just there for, well, it has some properties, I guess, but, well, okay, and with that, I can turn the encounter rate completely off now. So I don't have to worry about that, I just have to worry about navigating through this maze. So let's see. So I think I need to hit this. Okay, so that's what that did. So I come back down here, and I hit this. And with that, I can come over here. And I think I can... no, wait. It's a sun symbol there. Oh. So I need to have the sun symbol and the green open at the same time. Wait, so if I do this, what happens? Okay, that only affects the one down here. So where's the switch? Oh, right here. Okay, apparently I'm blind. Yeah, and that's not a sun symbol, it's a star or something. I don't know. Anyway, I figured out the puzzle, so let's go through and get this last treasure and then go to the save point guy up there. I do like the puzzle mechanic of this dungeon. It's nice. Earthling Rod. Is that... oh, well, it didn't trigger my, my diary, so I guess it's not new. But... so, what was that? Earthling Rod? Yeah, it's not new. Okay. Belt accessory that nullifies Paralyze. Okay, so I have 5 of them now. I could sell one if I wanted to. Okay, so let's go up to the save point guy and use a cottage. So, with this. Oh, wait, no. Go back there, I need to hit the green crystal. Forgot. I need to hit this so that will be open. So I can fully get through that path. Okay. There we go. Oh wait, it indicates that there's one more chest here. Yeah, I need to rest in the tent.
So, Idia, I understand you studied the sword with Einherja.
Right, she did mention that.
What about this Barris person? He's from Eternia too, we?
Right.
Yeah. How many years ago was it when we first met? I remember it was just after I joined Master's school. That winter, Eternia was full of talk of an abominable snowman.
Oh, wow.
Supposedly it was prowling the western corridor and ambushing unwary travelers.
Ah.
So I decided to go and deal with it myself.
And it turned out to be Barras?
How old were you then? 10? 12? Old enough to handle a sword, I can say that.
What? Nobody tried to stop you?
Sure, they tried, but I was having none of it. I even convinced Alternus to come with me.
Convinced? Or forced?
Forced, most likely.
Anyway, we headed straight for the western corridor. But Einherja caught us before we got there. She'd been sent to bring me back. Alternus tried to help me get away, but Einherja got the jump on him, and my little game was over.
Oh.
Oh, you should have heard me whine. Einherja couldn't wait to get me back to town. But after all the running around and chasing, we were pretty exhausted, all three of us. That's when the blizzard hit.
Oh, you got trapped in a blizzard.
The world turned white. We could barely see, and then a giant figure slowly emerged.
The abominable snowman!
He knocked out Einherja before she knew what hit her. Alternus moved to protect me, but soon he too was on the ground, unconscious. Then it was my turn. I don't know how much time passed. I awoke inside a cave, warmed by a small campfire. When I looked around me, I saw Einherja on the ground, and also Alternus, battered and beaten. Then I heard the thud of heavy footsteps, and a giant shadow loomed across the cave wall.
How much you want to bet you screams?
The abominable snowman!
I knew it had come to eat us, but I didn't even have the strength to stand. I trembled in terror as the giant slowly turned and bared its gruesome fangs at me.
Yikes!
Then, I passed out again. Several days later, I was kneeling on the floor in fencing class, getting a real dressing down from Master.
Wait, what?
Father had already given me a spanking I wouldn't soon forget. It still stings just thinking about it.
What happened with the abominable snowman? You kind of skipped a little bit of your story?
Wow, so, you made it out alive.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be here telling you the story, would I?
Well, so, what happened to the, abominable snowman? Let me guess. It was actually Barris, right? What? What? Barris was the abominable snowman?
Don't be silly. Sir Heinkel had ordered Barris to chase the monster away.
Whew, that's a relief. But there really was an abominable snowman?
Kind of. As it turned out, it was just an ice golem that had escaped captivity.
Oh.
It had knocked us out before we could get a good look at it. But Barris showed up and drove it off before it could do any real damage.
Huh. Then after, in the cave...
It was Barris who carried us there, to keep us warm and treat our wounds.
So the second time you passed out, that was Barris?
Yeah, that really cheesed him off. I just grinned at you and you conked out like I was some hulking beast, he said. I guess it hurt his feelings or something. Maybe he's more sensitive than he looks. Every time he saw me, he'd bring up how I fainted at the sight of him. Anyway, he and Alternus ended up as good friends. And Einherja joined Master's school to study the spear. I guess you could say it was the abominable snowman who brought us all together. Anyhow, those two are impossible to talk to. Stubborn as behemoths, the both of them.
Oh boy.
What was it they say? Birds of a feather?
Flock together.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Okay. So you get a little bit of an origin story for Barris and Einherja. Cool. So let's go ahead and save, even though going up the stairs will save. But oh, hey, my bots changed their skills to something that probably won't be useful coming up. When it gets worse, let's go ahead and save. Nope, I don't need anything else. And let's go ahead and go up the stairs. I still have no idea what I'm going to choose for this side quest, but oh well. And I can come back here later in case I figure out what happened with that treasure glitch.
Magnificent! Absolutely astounding!
What is?
Oh, and so well preserved! Yes, I can see no reason not to register these ruins as Luxembourg's 3,867th Cultural Heritage Site!
Wow.
Just as you say, ma'am, you've been so enthusiastic in your duties, nominating every ruin of any possible cultural significance.
Ah.
Why, you've registered so many sites that not being registered has also become a mark of prestige and culture. Yes, I'd say that this would be a perfect 3,867th cultural heritage site. Nice and tidy and compact, and boring.
Prima Propa?
Yes, yes,
Trying to
yes, I know
figure
it
out
already.
what the pun
No need to
behind
preach to
her
the
name
choir,
is.
darling. Let's sit those lips.
Excuse me?
Hello. And who might you be, little girl?
Really?
That is Miss Idia Lee, ma'am. The young lady that you recently named Superintendent of Education in Florum.
Oh, of course. Yes, yes, yes. I had not forgotten, dear. I simply didn't recognize her face at first.
Uh-huh, sure. Sure you didn't forget.
And what is the superintendent here for, Oh, wait. I remember. Yes, yes, that's it. She was to investigate whether the new academy in Florum should be co-educational or not.
Right.
Precisely, ma'am.
Yes, 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 of course. I am so on top of things, it's frightening. Now, let us hear your opinion, Superintendent. Shall we separate boys and girls in the new school or not? Let's have it out of you. No dawdling.
Well, you see,
Enough waffling! Are you trying to vex me, you vexing vixen? Can't you make a simple decision?
Because it's not a simple decision. I wish it was.
hang in there, Idia.
Take as much time as you need, Idia. After all, your choice is probably going to drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
Yeah, like usual.
You think so too? That's what I've been dreading.
I need more time. My vote is for co-educational. Separate schooling is the way to go. I'm going to have to go with this from a moral standpoint. I think co-education is better. So let's do it and fight on Haria.
The new school in Florum should be co-educational.
And your reasons,
Florum has finally recognized the equality of the sexes and been reborn as a nation where men and women live together in harmony.
Yeah, that was part of what swayed my decision.
Tradition is all well and good, but even the Sacred Flower Festival has changed. Why shouldn't its schools be any different?
And there it is.
I object, Superintendent Idia Lee.
You didn't even let me finish.
Doesn't matter.
You dare stomp on the hopes and dreams of my loyal subordinate, Idia? And to argue in favor of co-education, no less.
Why are you against it?
You would sully the elegant traditions of this great nation in the name of some passing fad. You're a disgrace to educators everywhere. That's what you wanted me to say, right, Veeling?
Wow, okay. Defeat Anheria and you'll obtain the Valkyrie asterisk. Note that you will not receive the Monk asterisk. Choose wisely. Valkyrie, launch, hit, and run leaping attacks. Take to the skies and come down to unleash devastating attacks on groups of foes. Ooh. A brute strength attacker who doesn't need a weapon to deal massive punishment to individual foes. Okay, yeah, I definitely want the Valkyrie class thing. I like being able to deal damage to multiple foes at once. When you think about this, sorry Anheria, co-education gets my vote.
So you want to fight, Anheria? I can't even pretend to be surprised.
I must say, I saw this coming as well.
Can't we just get this over with?
Yeah, let's do it.
Finally, we cross blades again, Idia. Prepare yourself for a crushing defeat.
Well, it might be, but let's go.
Holder of the Valkyrie asterisk and mightiest of the Venus sisters, you stand before Einherja Venus.
Okay, and it looks like Miss Veeling will be on mage support for this battle. Okay, so let's examine Anheria first. Let's have you use... Actually, everyone default for a second. Okay, I just wanted to gauge how strong her attacks are. But, whoa, that's a lot of health. Yeah, because they're both humanoid, they're not going to have any weaknesses, I don't think. So let's have you scan Miss Vealing. Let's have you use, well, fire amplified for you, so let's have you cast heat as a dart on Miss Vealing. Let's have you use catnap on all foes, trying to put Miss Vealing to sleep, as well as have you attack Miss Vealing. Let's have you use Sniffing Venture, and perform Swine as well. Didn't work. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, and that dropped her BP down to -2. Okay, wow, she has a lot of health too. Okay, let's go all out. Let's have you use Vivify on yourself. Let's have you use Heat Cast as is. Let's have you just attack. And let's have you just attack as well. Okay, so that's how they offset the Valkyrie being able to hit multiple foes. It costs a lot of BP to do so. Shadow? Oh, right. Dark magic. Okay. I was confused for a second. Use Vivify on Magnolia. Everybody else, default. The reason I'm doing that is because Einherja has her turn now. That's just default. It's also helped me get my super as well, because my super is set to default right now. Let's have you attack. Actually, I'm gonna default again. Nice counter. Do it again. Nice. Okay. Let's go. So, let's have you attack Miss Vealing. Let's have you... Oh, you have one part of your special. You have Piercing Bolt, attack 1, magic attack up. I'd rather have Withering Wave, to be honest. So, I'll hold off on that for now. So, let's do Heat Cast as a dart on Miss Vealing, and Heat Cast as a dart on Einherja. What's your special? Grand Strike, attack all on Maelstrom. Sure, let's have you use Grand Strike and then attack Miss Vealing. And let's have you. So, physical attack up a crit. Let's use this on Einherja and have you attack Miss Vealing and Einherja once.
Now you're gonna get it!
Nice. Ooh. I forgot that I had the paralyze support on a couple of my party's super attacks. Nice. Okay, this Vealing is almost taken out entirely. Nice counter.
I'm not pulling any punches.
Okay, I'm glad I decided to use that on Einherja instead of Miss Vealing. That would have been a waste on Miss Vealing. Okay. What was that, though? Something came up when she died, but I didn't get a chance to see what that was. I assume she has an ability that will revive her after a few turns. Okay, let's just go all out. Wait, no. I don't want to cast as a dart for you, just cast as is. So I'll have you do regular attacks. Oh, she boosted Einherja's physical attack and magic attack when she died. That's what that was. Okay, everyone default. Yeah, see? She hurts a whole lot more than she did before. Okay. Let's have you... let's have you use double Vivify on everyone. And have you attack on Harriet. Let's have you attack her as well. He counts as a dart. Cast as is. And there goes the special attack. Okay, we're all back up to full health. Great. Next. I like it when multitask goes off. Okay. Let's have everyone default. Have them default again. Okay. Sure, let's use it. You have your special, you have Withering Wave. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. And, let's use Lightning in that case. Cast as is twice. But I think Lightning is what I have equipped on everyone right now. I don't really remember. So let's do this. And let's have you use Nothing Venture as well. Do that. Yeah, I got the feeling she was going to do that, but we're fine.
Here goes nothing!
Okay, we have Lightning as the weakness. Good.
Say your prayers!
Ooh. Wow. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this. Let's just keep attacking. Okay, good. She's below half health. Keep it up. Oh, she has her BP, so she might hurt us, so hopefully she uses jump though. Okay, she did jump. Okay, everyone default. Ooh, no damage taken. Nice. She's Lightning passes a dart on her. Yeah, the combo wore off. I could tell by listening to the music. Spirit Barrier. Damage taken in NP. Okay. Weird. So I'm just gonna default until that goes away. Okay, you's gonna have to heal. Use double Vivify on everyone. And everyone else default. it still, like, overall dealing damage to her? 'Cause I can't tell. But I don't want to waste my stuff. Let's just attack her. Regular physical attacks just to test. Okay, no, it's not reducing her health at all, but it is reducing her income. Okay, default. I don't know which of her abilities require MP, so I don't know how effective having the spirit barrier thing is. So I'm just gonna wait for it to wear off. This will allow me to build up my special attack run. Okay, it's finally gone. Okay, so let's go ahead and go all out. Let's see. Attack 1. The paralyze won't go off because status effects don't work on bosses. Let's see. Withering Wave. Need to use Lightning Attack. Cast as, no, cast as is, because I can use it as a dart. It'll go off before the Withering Wave. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I guess we can have you do it. Where is my thief's knife? Use on Anharia. Let's do it multiple times just in case it fails. Do this. Oh, I got it. Silver Glaive. Cool. Oh no. Really? Well, I guess wasting my special is great.
Here I go!
Well, this would have been really effective if it... Oh, paralysis actually went off. Oh, for some reason I thought status effects didn't work on bosses.
Yippee! It's my time to shine!
Okay. Oh hey, we are dealing regular damage to her though. Nice. No, actually, I want to re-equip whatever it was that you had. I believe it was the heavy axe. Yeah. So let's have you attack her. Have you attack as well. Nice. And that's the fight.
Forgive me, my sisters.
Oh, wait. I forgot to turn experience gain on before doing that battle. I guess it's fine. I'm over leveled anyway, so sure. I'll just take the experience for the job class and the money. And she dropped an X potion. Because I don't want to be too over leveled, because then the game will become too easy. Launch, hit, and run leaping attacks. Skilled at powerful beefy attacks and favors spears. Speciality, soulmates. Job command, acrobatics. So I'll have to look at that later to see what that is exactly. There's a breakdown of how the attributes and stuff, if you're interested in that.
You've grown strong. We will leave this place. Dry those tears. there are still a great many things you can do for this nation.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Rhea was crying.
Let us find another cause together. I will always stand by your side, Rhoda. Ryla?
Rhea.
Rhea,
whatever.
revealing.
Oh, right.
Right. Now, farewell, Idia.
Wasn't that...
Your opponent, yes. Or your former opponent. We've just ruled in favor of your co-education proposal.
Truly? But Miss Vealing will also be teaching at the new school, won't she?
Maybe? I don't think so.
Yes, naturally. She's a perfectly capable teacher, after all. We would not exclude her due to petty politics.
Well, that is if she agrees to the position.
Why, that's wonderful. To tell you the truth, I've always considered her awfully...
Yes, I could tell it at a glance. Now zip those lips.
Thank you. Do it.
Hurry and go running after her. Run. You might still win her heart. Yes, I believe in you. Now off you go.
Pretty much how I feel.
Yes, ma'am!
Yeah, I agree with the co-educational thing, but the romance thing rubs me the wrong way. But whatever. I made my decision, and I'm fine with the Valkyrie class. It seems cool.
What's the matter, Idia?
I don't know. This just kind of brought it home, you know? There are so many sides to every story.
Yes. How much you've learned. Why, my naming you superintendent was clearly a stroke of genius.
Clearly. So genius.
Superintendent, huh? Moving up in the world, aren't we, Idia? To tell the truth, I'm thinking of giving up on the whole bone setter thing myself. Maybe even becoming a teacher or something.
Okay.
Teaching what exactly? You do know that you need a license to teach, don't you?
A license? Of course I got one of those!
And what?
You do?
Master Lair is one of the world's foremost martial artists with certificates in every major fighting style, not to mention a license to teach 22 fields of medicine, including orthodox qigong, chiropractic, acupuncture, moxibustion.
Wow.
Say what?
I'm surprised.
Yes. A star instructor like you would surely attract promising students from around the world. What do you say? Worth a try, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. I did tell Holly to come open a clinic with me.
Yeah.
And recruiting students and all? That sounds like a royal pain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Holly did mention that, didn't she? She's the white mage from earlier during the merchant versus white mage side quest that I did earlier.
No pain, no gain. What have you ever gained without pain? Nothing, that's what.
That mouth of yours! I think my ears are bleeding! Catch you later, you crazy old lady!
What an odd thing to say. Why, the Chancellor's only 40 years of age, middle-aged, yes, but not old by any
You
stretch
might
of...
want to stop talking.
Prima! Zip those lips.
Okay, yeah, I missed out on the experience, but like I said, the recommended level for this dungeon is 38, and I'm currently 42. I don't want to be too over-leveled, because then the game would become too easy for me. But we do have an update for the, well, one for revealing, I guess. I guess she was put with the regular humanoid ones, yeah. Miss Vealing, a female teacher working in Forum. She supports separate education for the sexes. According to the staff directory, her full name is Rhea Vealing. She is a native to Forum and 27 years old. So she got a job here in her own hometown because she feels responsible for helping to nearly ruin it, huh? Apparently she wants to make up for the crime she committed against the people of Forum when she was in the Blood Rose Legion, and that's why she's become a teacher now? But the fact seems to be that she only joined the Legion shortly before they fled from Forum. She didn't take part in their crimes here herself, right? Then why is she so passionate about bringing back Forum's former glory? I think you'll find the answer here within the pages of Education for the Educationally Challenged. The number 3 absolute must for acing your hiring review. Make sure that your reasons for applying appear to align with the climate and current trends in the local area. Right now, Florum is trying to enact a cultural renaissance unlike anywhere else in all of Luxembourg, right? Oh, how shrewd. So it was all an act? That seems that way. A lady teacher who insisted on segregated genders in Florum's new school. When Idia, who had been appointed interim superintendent, decided that the school should be co-ed, Miss Vealing attacked with her old boss, Einherja the Valkyrie. Yep. And let's go look at the Valkyrie's entry. I keep forgetting how to pronounce her name. Einherja. There we go. The holder of the Valkyrie asterisk was taught alongside Idia under the same master. She came to Master Kamizumi as a child and learned how to handle a spear, quickly rising to be the greatest spear user in the duchy, right? Einherja Venus. She is the eldest of the 3 Venus sisters, a native of Eternia and I guess 28 now? She took part in my father's rebellion when she was barely 10 years old. She is dedicated to protecting the peace, loyal to a fault, and has never even heard of the word flexible. Ever since we were kids, all she ever did was nag, nag, nag. Don't eat all your treats at once, Idia. It's not very ladylike to stuff your face, Idia. You'll ruin your appetite for dinner, Idia. Ugh. So, basically, what you're telling us is that all you did as a child was eat? Regardless, she is probably the most rational of the 3 Venus sisters. Those 3 and Idia, too. I can't imagine the headaches. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it says her hobby is collecting antique maps. She and Alfred would probably get along well. Former member of the Blood Rose Legion and a fellow pupil of Idia under Kamizumi. When Idia was abruptly named school superintendent, she decided that the new school in Florum would be co-ed. Einherja was a supporter of the segregation faction, so we ended up fighting her. Yep. Pretty much the long and short of it, and I picked up a new weapon from her. Ooh, it's a new spear. Of course it was a spear. The Silver Glaive. A glaive combining steel and silver. Although it has the strengths of steel and the anti-magic properties of silver, its increased weight make it a tad unwieldy. Okay. And these are the properties that it has. You can see aim is 90, which means that there's some cause for error because of it being a heavy item. And no special immunities or resistances, and that's what it looks like. Cool. And new tutorial because of the new job class that we just picked up, which was the Valkyrie, which you already saw. And yeah, so that's this side quest finally completed. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And I'll meet you guys, well, probably back at Florum, but yeah, we need to go to the forest to talk to the people who supposedly shot that beam of light at the Skyhold. But we'll do that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this one, give this video a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. And check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or you subscribe right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.